And waiting for that rapper die. Nigga, we'll smack shit.
Tribe, what's the word, tribe? It's J-Lo, and I'm back with another reaction vibe. And today we got Lil Tim, man. A lot of y'all probably know who Lil Tim is. A lot of y'all know him from Quando, Rondo cousin, and unfortunately being the killer of Kingvon in a situation that happened in Atlanta outside a nightclub about 2 years ago. He finally opened up. I ain't gonna say finally because he have had interviews for this though, but this most recent interview, and he kind of spoke about the I guess, I don't know yet, but I guess he spoke about the death of Lil Phat or something about Lil Phat or something of the sort, which is who got killed in LA, which family members or his kinfolks or somebody that he grew up with out there with Quando, Rondo. So we're gonna go check this interview out, tribe. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's the vibe, we outside. All right, tribe, let's check out Lil Tim and see what he talking about here.
All right, here we go. Today we have Lil Tim, who's most known for protecting his friend Quando Rondo with deadly force when Quando was attacked unprovoked by kingvon in Atlanta in 2020. When we first spoke a couple years ago, Tim was still being charged.
Oh, I don't mean to laugh, but dude look uncomfortable as a motherfucker. He like, how we gonna start it off?
For the shooting, so I waited until all the charges were dropped before reaching out for an interview. Well, those charges have all been dropped, so now we can speak about it. So at long last, welcome to vladtv. Well, it's your first time here.
Oh my, what I say, dude? Like, what the fuck? You hear me? What the fuck, dude? Talking about? You hear me? What? This shit wild work already.
I want to start at the very beginning. So, you grew up on the east side of Savannah?
Yeah, I grew up on the east side of Savannah. Yeah.
Okay, and you were raised by your mom and your grandmother?
Yeah, I raised by my mom and my grandmother.
Okay, how many kids were there altogether?
Grandma. Raised by my mom and
with grandma's house, you had
grandpa.
You had really just my mom kids, so you like just me, my two brothers on my mother's side, and my sister on my mother's side, as kids wise.
Okay, and what was your relationship with your dad?
Relationship good. It's just like he was always there for like sports and stuff. I didn't live with him, but the relationship's still good. He tries his best like to be there when he can and stuff like that. Not saying like he wasn't missing in my life or nothing like that, but I just didn't stay with him and be with him all the time, but we for sure kept a good relationship.
Well, you said that growing up, your family didn't have it all, but you weren't living in poverty at the time.
Yeah, it was stuff like that. You know, like stuff that you want, you probably couldn't get everything, but I wouldn't say like it was the bare minimum, but you couldn't get everything you wanted, though.
Motherfucker get what they needed. Mama made the best out of it.
What do you think during that time was the hardest thing you had to deal with growing up?
At that time, well, I wouldn't say elementary. I couldn't really say because I don't think I was like at that point where I really understand where everything was going on. But it's like in middle school, it's like you got some kids who got different pair of shoes to go to school with every day, and you don't. So you got shoes to go to school with, but you don't have a different pair every week. And then you got other kids who getting new pair of shoes every week. You still wearing like your same shoes that you started school year with. So it's kind of be like you kind of wanted to get a little more clothes and stuff or have more, but you really just had to take care of what you got, and go from there.
That's 100. I know a lot of us could relate to that situation. Like they're growing up as a kid, mama, grandma, whoever it was that raised you probably ain't have it like that, but they had just enough to get you where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? What you needed, not what you wanted.
Yeah, like that type stuff at the beginning.
Well, you said that in the beginning you were actually into sports a lot, football, basketball, etc.
Yeah. Like elementary to probably like to middle school, I ran track, played football, and played basketball. Yeah.
Well, you said that at one point you started getting caught up in the streets, and then all the sports stuff started going out the window.
Well,
that's how it be.
I kind of started getting caught up with it a little bit, like middle school and high school, but it's like I still played sports, but it was interfering a little bit, but I didn't lose like football because I really love football, so I still played football all my years. but I was interfering in the streets a little bit though.
Yeah, that's what I call right there, what I be saying all the time. That's what we call the product of our environment. You hear me? Sometimes, bro, it's just the environment that's around us that mold us to be like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, that ain't no excuse, bro. Ooh, but when you really in that environment, bro, and like all you got is what you go outside, is what you see and what you surrounded by, you eventually become a part of that. It eventually pulls you in. It sucks you in. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Okay.
know.
At what age did you really start getting mixed up in the streets?
Well,
I try to explain.
not really,
you know
like me asking my mom and stuff like, can I get these shoes every week? Can I get a new pair of Jordans? Can I get a new pair of Jordans? And not getting them made me kind of start like, interfering and getting into like the streets a little bit. So I was like probably in middle school, I started like doing stuff I ain't had no business doing. And then that would kind of made me like kind of sneaky and stuff because I ain't want people to know what I had going on. So I just did it on my end. And if you just knew, you knew, but it's like, it's not nothing I wanted nobody to know about. And it's like I wasn't doing it just to do it. I was doing it to get stuff I wanted. But at the time, it's like, I know I'm supposed to be doing it, but it's kind of making me happy because I'm finally getting what I really want.
Type shit. Knowing you wrong.
During that time, were you getting arrested at all or no?
Nah, I wasn't getting arrested at all. So it's like,
in the way with it,
I wasn't learning my lesson.
Okay. So at what point did you meet Quando Rondo?
I met Quando like, I met him a time before, but this didn't made us like, my first time meeting him was probably like high school, but like the beginning of high school around like 13, 14, 15 and all that. But that wasn't our first time meeting him, wasn't what made us real close. It was just a meet like, oh, this so-and-so, and it kept going like that. But then it's like, as time was going by, before he was blowing up in the rapping stuff, he was already rapping. And we just started like, kept coming around each other and getting close like that. Now, it's around no type of age though, like 14, 15 and stuff like that.
Right. And Rondo had been rapping by that time for years because he had been going through the juvenile system and rapping,
Right.
In juvie and everything else like that. So by the time you met him, was he kind of polished in terms of his style?
In the city wise, not big wise, but in the city wise, people know like he rap or he's trying to blow and rap or he
I used to be hitting on them do y'all homework, hit them old video, getting it busting, Trav. I fuck with Rondo, I ain't gonna lie.
Get off in the music. Like when I first met him, he was already rapping, already acapella, like already be energized like that. His name wasn't big, but in the city he was known for rapping though. But they was also knowing him as always getting in trouble. So some people didn't take him as serious because they looked at him like he's going to be a waste because he's going to throw his life away.
Well, right, because Savannah really doesn't have a long history of hip-hop artists that have really blown up.
Right.
I mean, Camouflage was on his way, but then he ends up getting killed in 2003. Right. So he never really got his full potential. So there's really not a lot of other rappers that you could look up to and kind of model yourself after.
Right.
So Quando was kind of the only one at the time.
Right.
Now, Lil Phat, when'd you meet him?
I met Paul before I met Quando, so I met Paul probably at like, I want to say like, I met Paul probably like 11, 12 years old.
Oh, he knew Paul before Rondo. Research on what he said he met Rondo in high school, but he met Lil Phat back in 11, 12 years old. If y'all ain't familiar, Lil Phat is the one who allegedly Lil Durk sent to murder for hire. They got killed in L.A. Retaliation for him killing Kingvon.
Something like that. About 12 years old, I knew Paul. I met Paul.
Okay, and Pab is Quando's cousin.
Right.
What was Lil Pab like?
Pab is like a person, his mom only child.
Damn, bro, rest up.
Who gonna try to take care of the family, a hustler, a money getting type nigga, independent, don't like depending on nobody type of person.
Facts.
He's that type.
Were you guys pretty close?
Yeah, we was close. He was close, my boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, man.
It's all good, man.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Lil Tim seemed like a humble person outside of what he's known for, which is Kingvon Killer. He seemed like a humble person where he just basically explained without really saying it in so many words. He just a product of his environment. He looked sound like he had hoop dreams, football dreams, you know what I'm saying? But then just based off his environment, and you know, the streets just start calling his name. And as far as with Rondo, if I gotta be real, and we rap about this shit all day long. Even when I used to rap, I'm talking my shit on how my people to do this, how my people to do that. And same with the other side, you know what I'm saying? So in reality, Lil Tim just did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? I hope I don't make nobody feel no type of way. Rest in peace, Kingvon. Rest in peace, Lil Phat, in the whole situation. But shit, like, it's just messy. You know what I'm saying? That's just what come with the streets, though. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody walk up on you and get the... and you got your people with you, just put yourself in them shoes, bro. Your people's with you. You don't give a fuck who it is. Motherfucker walk up on you and get the wailing on you, bro. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Back in the day, motherfucker usually would have, hold on, probably would have been a big brawl fight out of something, bro. This 2000s, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what's gonna go on. They gonna get the what? Instantly. I'm from St. Louis. I can vouch for that. You get what I'm saying? But outside of it, like I said, Lil Tim seemed like a humble person. I hate the situation. It is what it is. And I hate all the people that's locked up over this situation, that's dead over this situation. It's just, man, we got to do better, man. This survive, we outside, tribe. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Yeah.
Check the new pussy nigga off the list. Quit the gun you down, go check the scope, bitch, I don't miss.